that had been over 20 years to the gun. I'll never forget. And I was thinking, hell, man, that's Bret the Hitman Hart fix come out here and I'm fix get a piece of his ass. And I hit his ass with the first Stone Cold Stunner that Vince McMahon ever took, right here in this building. And so I was doing business with The Undertaker, bent down to give me a backdrop, and I kicked his big ass right in the head. I said, where am I? He goes, damn, boy, you in the garden. Then we get trying to sign to a contract, having a hard time getting this thing signed. Give me a hell yeah. I want to bring the challenger out here. Is Braun Strowman.
Every title in the WWE will be defended. That means who, if somehow, some way, can coexist with Seth Rollins and retain the Raw Tag Team Championship.
And now, I bring out Seth Rollins.
Win the Universal Championship, knocking off Brock Lesnar not only at WrestleMania, but in Seth Rollins, certainly no stranger to being a marked man.
Braun Strowman, Seth Rollins.
Well, let's get to signing that contract, but first of all, Steve, I don't know if you know this, but he thinks you might have it in for him tonight. Since you're here tonight, I'm down with it. I will oblige you, but I gotta tell you one thing, partner. Nobody's stabbing anybody in the back, and I'm still gonna be Universal Champion.
I grew up watching you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't turning my back on you. And you're gonna get these hands. It is the...
Just so you know, the OC doesn't want none. Oh, my God. Jeez. Does anybody really care about that anymore, though? What? Shut up! Sit this play out, or you might get hurt. This is all your fault, Steve. You see? This is why no one likes coming to New York. Your Raw Tag Team Champions here didn't even have the gall.
I know how good your hearing is, AJ, but you got about 18,000 people calling you an asshole.
In your old age, you've turned into a real asshole. Long, you old fart. You gotta know where I'm coming from, right? What are you doing?
AJ, but I damn sure know where you're going.
Roman going to... Move out of the way of fight. Rollins went for the stop in style. Stop!
Rattlesnake, always a rattlesnake. Everyone in the garden is on there.
Someone had to jump. Someone had to.
I don't think AJ has any idea what hit him tonight on Raw. AJ Styles still suffering the effects of these stunners. He has a scheduled match. And Alexander obviously in a rush to get down to the ring. Over the fence! Cedric Alexander has scored to settle with AJ. Opportunity to advance to the king of the ring.
Cedric says no dice.
This means this match tonight, a victory over Styles. We believe that Alexander had a chance to knock off Baron Corbin last week. I agree with you on that point as well, Corey. Pulls through and catches AJ Styles off. This is from Cedric. Made his name on 205 Live as the former Cruiserweight champion. McIntyre with Cedric Alexander. Competitor. Each time Cedric steps inside the ring, he learns something. He's champion, former WWE champion. Or not that AJ can't pick up the pace. Humiliated by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And there's Alexander. Alexander looking to fly, and down goes AJ Styles. But you're right, Renee. Cedric, with a bit of an awkward landing, seems to be favoring his... However, I hope he was ready to step into the ring with a phenomenal one. AJ now focusing his attack on the orange. Live on Monday Night Raw from a sold-out Madison Square Garden in New York. The Styles dominated during the commercial break. Sit down. And let's remember why that shoulder's injured. It's an opportunity if he can knock off Styles tonight. And Alexander, Michinoku driver. On arm, the effects of Styles' attack could have kept AJ in the advantage. Alexander went for that back elbow and
maybe didn't achieve the desired effect. Oh, that did.
A minute. Oh! Gallows, AJ's running just when Alexander was taking control of the matchup. Alexander.
Talk about backup in a big way a few weeks ago.
Oh,
and now take it out.
Here comes Eric, the powerhouse.
Boom. And now Alexander back into the mix. And Anderson with a Viking experience.
Coming to stand beside Cedric Alexander.
Alexander and the Viking Raiders standing tall. Who will advance to the finals from the Monday Night Raw side?
As Ricochet faces off with Samoa Joe and Baron Corbin.
To take on the SmackDown Live Women's Champion Bayley and her best friend Sasha.
We're back together, and there ain't no stronger connection than what we got right here.
Retribution tonight for Becky and Charlotte as they team up.
Hope you're all excited. I'll be hosting a brand new episode. I'll see you soon.
Please welcome Roman Reigns!
So almost a year ago, I made my announcement that my leukemia had returned. And when I made my return, it was all that love and strength, my goals. You see, it was always about that ring, that I wanted to use this platform to raise awareness. So over the past few months, I've had the incredible opportunity. Y'all don't disappoint. They were awesome. Why go to them when we can bring them to us? And don't worry, they are from here in New York.
Please welcome Julius the Sarcoma, Antonio the Arrival, Miguel the Mighty Ant, Liam the Red Ninja, Liana Lily Terror.
These little warriors have been through the biggest fights of their young lives. But our work's not done. We're showing their victories. There's still that are beginning their fight. And support tomorrow's superstars today.
Against pediatric cancer, but we need your help. Each and every September we do this, and again, we ask for your help.
Royalty tonight is the name of the game. Who has it? Who doesn't? Live next. Introducing first, Becky Lynch!
Clash of Champions.
Absolutely no conceivable way that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair coexist tonight. And her tag team partner, Charlotte Flair! With destroying everything about Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley took a strange twist last week.
Everybody has something to say about what went down last night.
I won't be overshadowed by anybody.
What the hell is happening?
She's my best friend. I'm doing everything that I can. That title, real tight. I'm going to...
Defend herself.
The role model.
Royal.
Bayley and the boss. Hey.
On Monday Night Raw.
The enemy of my enemy is Sasha Banks!
What did she say on social media?
Bayley! And if that is the case, maybe no stopping these two.
Charlotte and Becky wasting a little time, and here we go!
Didn't take long to separate Charlotte and Becky.
Becky just trying to get through this.
Banks, the woman she faces Sunday.
Experienced Banks and Bayley at their absolute worst, at their most vicious.
And Charlotte with a chair in hand. Including the first WrestleMania, we're sold out tonight for Monday Night Raw tag team action.
It's like to be in the spotlight and crave it.
That she believes that Becky Lynch, and in the outside media, that it has
WrestleMania alongside Charlotte.
Becky Lynch will be in a 3. This is SportsCenter. Join Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Eat Sasha Banks up.
Treated with the same respect. And Sasha looking on as a women's champion, Charlotte Flair. Right now on ESPN.com talks about these 4 women, horsemen, back in a legendary day, and that she would eventually take the W by storm.
Well, these 4 women ultimately here in WWE through some of the
standard and hashtag double team by Bayley and Sasha to
competition to the jealousy. Oh!
And speaking of fighting, Becky said in that ESPN article that WWE career. Champion, nobody home, and Becky, oh using the ropes to her advantage.
Each other so well, yet they've all changed.
All multiple time win advantage. And hangs Becky up on the second rope, and Becky.
Seen enough. You don't have to.
And Sasha, since re-arriving, here's the cover by Banks, hook of the leg, and a kick out.
Event of WrestleMania.
Bailey have cut the ring in half, isolated Becky Lynch.
Just what Sasha Banks was waiting for her time to strike. No fight left in the man yet.
And
Becky Lynch muster enough to make it to the queen in the corner. Long story matches. Charlotte just kicked Bailey into the front row.
Neck breaker, face first. Able to counter into a neck breaker.
Hard enough to get these four women in the same room together.
Match.
Again, it's the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And it looks like Charlotte trying to reverse into a pinning combination, but
Is Banks gonna tap? And Becky disarmer. Boom!
Unlucky for Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch with the partner Charlotte Flair.
And they look to regroup.
Oh, here comes Banks.
Oh, and Sasha with a... And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Great tag team action. Becky defends the Raw Women's title against Sasha Banks.
Banks and Bailey.
Talking back as she looks at Lynch. Charlotte in the corner. Tag. Bailey went SmackDown this past week. Talked about fights back.
There is something to be said to Sasha Banks. I think Bailey could choose better, but it is what it is.
Madison Square Garden. Bailey into the corner. Top of the heap. But she does belong to be champion. Oh, and Bailey.
About it.
Now, Becky Lynch off the second rope. Boom! Coming into the ring and delivers the best floater. Baseball slide takes Sasha. Now Bailey. Bailey, though. Ooh, high knee. Going for the Bailey to belly, and Becky looking for the disarmer, and now the back.
This is no time for friendship.
By the former through Becky Lynch. Oh, the double missile drop. I believe Becky and Bailey.
Hard to keep track of.
Becky, there's the leg. Rope.
Sasha gets dragged to the outside by Lynch.
And a German suplex by Bailey.
The side of Bailey we've only been seeing recently, but it is
Back into the ring. Bailey
will be looking for the flying elbow. There it is.
Like Charlotte's looking to capitalize on an injured Bailey.
Elvis Banks from behind.
And Charlotte with a natural selection. Charlotte picks up the win.
Madison Square Garden. Certainly a confidence booster for
a Clash of Champions for SmackDown Women's title
championship, or will they leave with nothing?
Again.
Charlotte and Becky victorious here tonight. 16 men started, single elimination. We are down
to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament as Ricochet.
The Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin, who moderated the contract sign.
You know what these got themselves involved in? They know who they're messing with? No.
What? The OC was going to pack their bags and go home? The OC runs this place.
Don't check it out. You know, the guys that run the place.
You want to enlist the help of, I don't know, two of the best that ever did it? Where do you stand, brother?
I don't like those guys, but I'm okay with this.
Introducing first, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio takes on Grand Metalik live. Next. And WWE Clash of Champions. Out of that by his son Dominic
in the form of Grand Metalik.
Grand Metalik is presented by Sonic. Enjoy the car.
To both of these 4 championships in one promotion. Grand Metalik be the night that propels into the next level.
Why are we hearing so much buzz about Grand Metalik now?
Time in Rey Mysterio. I mean, if you talk about the star description for Grand Metalik.
WWE Network as well.
Whoa! Flying Lucha Libre style. Some of the most exciting athleticism on the planet.
Career if he wins here tonight.
That he is just one win away from that
position here. And Metalik is down. Kick out at 2 by Mysterio. And then you try to return act.
That Rey Mysterio would retire. That's it.
Trying to fight back with...
There it is.
Sets Metalik.
Take a risk.
Rey
through. Beautiful.
He caught him right in the face. Mysterio here tonight.
Look out. Mysterio was rocked.
Of Metalik's body as he... Perfect opportunity for Metalik. Top rope. Mysterio away. Middle of the ring. And Rey able to get the shoulder up. Rey Mysterio with the biggest heart. Grand Metalik. As Mysterio now sends Metalik into the second to the top rope. Rey Mysterio.
Rey picking up the pace.
Cross body.
The moment.
Yeah, but Rey
is the athlete named King of the Ropes right there. Obviously knowing the stakes were going to all.
People either crumble or flourish under. He got mined.
Here's that innovative offensive style by Metalik. Mysterio here on Raw, near fall.
Mysterio not giving Rey a move to get it.
Oh! How impressive was that? Metalik drives him back a bit. Rey Mysterio now. 619 up a dime on Metalik. On Metalik, Mysterio at the win.
Tonight brought the big fight to the greatest masked superstar of all time.
And a great show of sportsmanship. 4-year history of the King of the Ring tournament, King of the Ring.
If whatever they're discussing had anything to do with that conversation earlier with...
The monster among men wants himself some Sami Zayn.
This is nothing.
Sami's in the dumpster. Sami Zayn's in there. Braun Strowman will be in action later tonight. A monstrous 10-man tag team match. Rude and Ziggler. 10-man tag team match.
It's going to need a bigger marquee. We got Ricochet versus Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin.
Network plug.
The Queen, she wants to run that back.
So far, Mike.
It's going to be the man with the balls.
Speaking of which, hey, Sasha, you were right. Blue is your color.
Contract.
Oh, hell yeah.
The exact same night that they had to defend the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Run that video package.
They had video footage of Rowan guilty by association. They think I'm guilty. But I need an apology from Roman Reigns.
Whoa! Eric Rowan from behind. Oh, my God.
Roman. Of the pain you're going to feel.
Now all roads lead to Clash of Champions. Introducing first, Samoa Joe!
Next. Madison Square Garden in New York. There is Baron Corbin competing tonight. We'll head to the final.
King Corbin.
Nah, don't get too ahead of yourself. You've got WWE.
And making his way to the ring, Ricochet!
Because of what happened last week on Monday Night Raw, ask the man who kicked off Monday Night Raw tonight. On Raw, it was a quarterfinal matchup between Ricochet and Samoa Joe.
Here to lose consciousness for a moment, but then...
Yeah, much to Baron Corbin's chagrin, all pretenders. Triple threat rules here tonight.
Expect the fight out of Ricochet right out the gate, but after he got punched in the face as well.
And now Ricochet going to send...
Oh, here comes Corbin.
Oh, and Baron Corbin
will make a great ruler.
When you didn't get the job done the first time, like last week, I bet you...
You went out there trying to get the answer with John Cena, and that's what his verdict...
Stripes gives you an answer, doesn't mean it's the truth.
Well, the thing is, you're a journalist.
And Ricochet going to send Corbin, maybe being a superhero. Oh, and look at Ricochet, the finals of the King of the Ring. Fight back into this match. Samoa Joe dominated through much of the commercial break. And now Ricochet face first off.
Who talked to him personally? But
Samoa Joe.
That's a man that looks ready to be called king.
Business he began last week.
Again.
Body shots to Samoa Joe.
And Joe ducked underneath it. And now Joe inverted and sends Corbin to the finals. And Ricochet breaking it up. McIntyre before they had the...
Continuing to chop away at Samoa Joe.
Again, and this time, Samoa Joe with a pounce to the finals. Ricochet gets the shoulder up at 2. And Kurt Angle and Bret Hart. When Joe locked in the clutch, would lead to our... and now
Baron, does he have the power to... Great right from Joe.
Be our future...
Ricochet in New York City's Madison Square Garden.
Who will endure? Who will move on?
It'd be an upset for the fan base for Ricochet.
Cole, although he would have been a great commissioner as well. You want to be in his favor.
Three shoulders down and a Ricochet somehow back on his feet.
Lock the road.
The finals and Samoa Joe to a one-on-one match.
Draining the energy, the life out of...
Corbin fighting, but Joe's got him down. Corbin is in trouble. Ricochet off the apron. He's going to do everything he can to knock off these men. And he does just that. He capitalizes. See the welts on the ribcage. 6:30. Samoa Joe. Ricochet advantage. There's the recoil. Ricochet looking to climb up top. From the top of the guard, caught by Corbin. Driving Ricochet to the cover. Corbin with a cover. Corbin steals it to the 630 by Ricochet.
Face of everybody here at Madison Square Garden, disappointment around the entire.
What an event that will be.
Baron Corbin is the Monday Night Raw representative. The semifinals tomorrow night on SmackDown Live tonight.
It is monstrous. It's colossal. Ziggler, what a massive main event still to come tonight. My caller straight, Renee.
No, you look like an idiot.
Lacey Evans.
Evans and Natalya meet live next on Raw. So what is the most popular show on television? Monday Night Raw, the longest running episode. You can support by voting at pca.eonline.com. Congratulations, Monday Night Raw nominated for a People's Choice Award. About her earlier in the day would go right after Lacey Evans, who would battle through adversity and competition. That's the right thing. Listen, this is the classiest New York City's been in. That's New York City, Renee. I don't know. Retribution, Renee, I know you did talk to Natalya.
His mouth just disgusted with everything Lacey Evans has been doing.
Words once again, Lacey Evans' room. She's a sassy Southern belle. Listen, I don't know what you have such a problem with.
Evans letting her temper get the best of her.
Well, this is ridiculous.
It's about time. You know what? Everybody.
Evans is also beaten the best. So,
Natalya twisting Lacey into break.
Look at this. What is Natalya's problem? Veteran.
Big discus clothesline takes down Lacey.
For tonight.
We're going to step through for the sharpshooter here. Lacey looking to take a breather. And sucker Natalya. Lacey just laid in wait and then launched the. Natalya bounced off the apron.
Oh, come on! Ref!
She just wants revenge. Very interesting. It was innovative.
That was assault.
Do you know how difficult it is to maintain?
Natalya and a kick out yet again. John Evans.
Guts to tell the truth and be honest. Give me your tired.
God, we can't say anything because Lacey's dominating Natalya right now.
Right. I mean,
Lacey Evans gonna sweat.
Jean Renee.
Yeah.
Oh, and Natalya caught her with a boot. Shooter time.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Tap out.
Now what?
Referee should reverse the decision.
Chagrin.
I'm a patriot, Cole.
The dead man is risen.
Tomorrow night.
R-Truth would actually come down to the ring, went on the air a bit earlier tonight.
That this guy.
And then Ennis Cantor, he'd win the 24/7 championship.
For a moment, we could be witnessing greatness the likes. Thankfully, R-Truth with Ennis Cantor is free to go back to Boston, where no one likes him there. For one championship, we know Ennis Cantor won't be anywhere near.
Championship on the line, a clash of championships.
Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross will defend against the team that actually... It all takes place this Sunday.
We have a very special lesson planned for you. What's got your tail all tied in a knot?
Dude, I saw a stranger with our friend.
Yeah. And what are you going to do about it? Fimbala. Hey, the Fiend hurt those. My God. Stranger danger. Abby, let me fix your clock. See, Abby? Now your clock is right as rain. But Steve, he's just an old rattlesnake. I mean, look at what Seth and Braun did tonight. Have a trio of new friends. Friends forgive, but the Fiend never forgets. See ya!
In this colossal main event, live next.
Meanwhile, Seth Rollins, the Beast Slayer, Cedric Alexander, and Braun Strowman. And we return. Got the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. Gable and a 10-man tag team matchup. United States champion earlier tonight before his OC buddies got involved.
But he's got a monster on his side.
In the ring and out.
Viking Raiders on one side. You got Gallows and company on the other.
Trying to take the initiative to start this thing off.
Remember, Rollins and Strowman will defend against Ziggler. And Strowman meet for the Universal Championship come Sunday on Monday Night Raw. Digging into the bones of the tag team division. Ziggler in back of my partner. I love being tag team champions, but I'm also going to love being the Universal.
Braun Strowman ultimately is Ziggler could have on the Universal Championship.
Fence here from the Viking Raiders.
Jay Styles will knock him off.
Oh, and Alexander.
Now some sort of control here by Strowman. Massive choke slam. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. Chaos ensued right.
The OC, Rude and Ziggler.
And Styles looking to punish Alexander.
Uh-oh. Get a hand in.
Luke Gallows.
Get dragged into the wolves' den.
Gallows continues to work on the injured left.
The good corner, are you implying that the OC...
And look at Robert Roode hoping to become...
Bobby Roode doing work.
AJ and his team credit.
Already competed once tonight.
Well, Cedric's back on his feet now.
Roode continuing to dominate.
Robert Roode is a veteran, a world-traveled veteran. Madison Square Echo Chamber.
And look at Roode.
Cedric to overcome and...
Oh, you heard that! Roode's going to make it to his corner, however, make a tag. Rollins and Anderson now legal. Seth going to use the top rope to his advantage. There's the knee. And now Rollins in the pocket as he hooks the leg, and it's Robert Roode. It's
what a connection.
Here comes Styles.
Champion. Attacking the feet of Braun.
The other side, and the tag team champions. Running power slam by Strowman. And Rollins thinks Strowman.
Yeah, wasn't my fault. I was on guard.
10-man tag team action continues here on Monday Night Raw, the Universal. Rollins and Strowman. Here's the cover by Anderson.
Once again, cutting the ring in half, isolating a member of the other team.
For the commercial break. Raw, we kick things off, of course, with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Also here tonight, a match over Samoa Joe and Ricochet to advance to the finals. And what about
best friends, but
blockbuster by Rollins. Turning point of this match, perhaps. What by Rollins?
One of the famous
Circle bomb. And he will not allow Rollins to get there to the corner, at least momentarily. Seth rolls
here
through.
we go.
Roman just battering Styles with shoulder. And himself in. Great awareness by the Viking Raiders.
Man. And he sends the
fight wherever you are.
A primal scream in the face moments ago. And there, Ivar and AJ, the legal man in this matchup.
Moves like a man half that size as we are
on top rope. Ivar taking everybody. And now Styles looking for a phenomenal forearm, but he caught him. One bar check. Leg. Alexander is pinned. Stone Cold wins this huge 10-man tag team match.
Real good brother is all about.
A toast from the Hall of Famer. Look at the Viking Raiders. What a night here tonight in sold-out Madison Square, where Rollins and Strowman defend their tag team titles.
All the titles will be on the Stone Cold beer mat.
Hey, Corey, if you're ready for Sunday's Clash of Champs,